Thank you very much. If I could have our Harford County Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
First of all, your video last year was funny. I thought it was a great piece of lobbying. I thought some distortions there a little bit because we got a whole lot of emails and phone calls from some real angry people, but it was certainly effective and got the job done that you wanted done. With that now said, traffic stop data from the Governor's Office of Crime Prevention and Policy show that despite making up roughly 16% of Harford County's population, black drivers comprise 40.8% of the total traffic stops and 49.5% of registration-related stops conducted by your Sheriff's Department in 2024. If stop practices were race neutral, why do we see black drivers stopped at such a disproportionately higher rate than their population share?
Again, I haven't seen those numbers. I don't have an answer
But
for that
these are
question.
numbers that you all reported to the state.
The GoCap numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
So no analysis? You have no
Again,
idea?
I think it comes back to education. Education for the police, education for the motorists about keeping their vehicles up to spec.
So black folks need to be more educated?
I can tell you that I personally do not look at a driver when it comes to a license plate issue or a safety equipment issue. I look at the vehicle and I see the problem and I make the traffic stop.
But the data is saying something different about your department, which is really what we're trying to get at. And I believe my colleague had asked the question, and you're going back to education, but you can be educated up the wazoo. Something's going on. And I don't know, and you all are out there. Mm-hmm. And this is my answer to what the data is saying, and you all are saying, no, don't take away our tools. So then the question is, what's going on? Because I would guarantee, and I could be wrong, but I doubt that it's your belief that black drivers are nearly 3 times more likely to be breaking the rules than white drivers, right?
I would not say that, no.
I thought so. So something's going on. You all are our experts, and I'm looking to you all for answers. Again, last year was about starting a conversation. You saw the Attorney General step up and say, look, there's about 5 different things we want changed here. I was open to them. We're going to make the modifications. I'm looking to work in partnership. I'm not in confrontation with law enforcement.
And we would agree, and that's why I said at the beginning, I do appreciate the conversation and the modifications, and I am willing to discuss this bill further so we can get to equal ground.
So then the next question, and it was asked by my colleagues, but just to put a fine point on it, everyone keeps talking about the guns that are confiscated during the stops. That information isn't reported. The only information that's reported on this particular site is traffic stops, percentages, arrest percent, and search percentage. Can you? I would assume that you all would know how many guns are being confiscated during traffic stops. I mean, you have a wonderful, wonderful social media that puts up people's faces and shows when you have the confiscations. Do you not have the data that supports this stuff?
I can certainly contact our crime analyst and get that data for you, yes.
This committee, I think we would love that. Thank you.
Certainly do that, sir.
To our state's attorney.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you a similar question. If traffic stops are truly based on objective, race-neutral factors like safety violations, how do you explain that the data that shows that despite making up 28% of Wacomico County's population, black drivers comprise 52% of traffic stops conducted by your Sheriff's Department in 2024?
I don't speak for our Sheriff's Department, and quite frankly, I cannot tell you the reasons for that, and I don't wish to speculate as to that, but it's a very good question.
How about the guns? Would you have an idea on how many guns are confiscated in your county as a result of traffic stops?
No, sort of
Can you get us that data?
statewide, the number is between 70 and 85% of guns are confiscated off traffic stops. I don't know how many of those are secondary, what would be considered secondary stops under Senate Bill 55.
But could you get us that data?
I'm sorry?
Could you get us that data?
I believe other state's attorneys across the state are. I will check into that, and I will do my best to compile something from Wacomico.
Because when similar efforts were done in Philadelphia, the Driving Equality Act, which restricts police from stopping drivers solely for low-level violations, since its passage, Philadelphia police actually recovered guns during more traffic stops than they did previously. despite making 70% fewer stops. Stops of blacks fell by 54%, while other stops for more serious violations, like offenses, it happened. So, I mean, even trying to draw this correlation between stops and getting the guns off the street, law enforcement at times, it comes, and the state's attorneys, you all tell us this, but it's getting to the point where I'm like, I don't want to hear the narrative anymore. Show me the data. And you said that you didn't believe, I guess, the data that I quoted, but it's what's reported.
No.
And it was specifically about Senator Folden's comment about the front windshield. I mean, if you're talking about others, yes, the numbers are different, but it was a specific data about a specific point. So me, I like to try to be a data-driven lawmaker. And again, I'm getting to the point. I've been, many of us, we've been here since 2015. Many of the people came in here in the same class. So we've been around long enough, and it's like, show us the money, show us the data, so that we can make good decisions on policy, good policy for this state that makes everyone feel safe and protected. Are you able to help me with that, getting that information?
I can certainly try. Our data collection systems in different offices, we are now standardizing those pretty much. So I don't know how far we're going to be able to go back, but I'm sure for 2020.
He's got a bill for that, too.
Did you support my legislation? Did you support that?
What's that?
Did you support that bill? Or we were trying to give state's attorneys more money to collect better data?
So
or did you oppose it with your association?
That's not quite how I would characterize it, Senator.
Your association, y'all really opposed it.
Not how I would
Thank you very
characterize
much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.